Hey guys! So I have the sun gloves on. It's Saturday, what is today? Saturday the 24th, June 24th. You're back in the amazing videoing spot. I've got a new phone, so I don't know if the quality is going to be any better. I finally got to change out the poor little Note 10. I should show you that poor thing. It has been just decimated. So I fucked the screen up, obviously. At one point in time by dropping it at a barn or off a horse or something like that. Got the screen fixed and then was climbing over a fence. We may have had a little bit to drink after dinner. Climbing over a fence in Scottsdale, Arizona, and dropped the fresh screen on a rock path. So that obviously completely shattered it. I had the little screen protector film on, but basically all that did was keep the glass from falling out. So, and then that even started falling off. So finally got the new phone. I really don't like getting new phones. It's such a pain in the ass to transfer everything over, and then it's not the same. I mean, I will say kudos to modern technology. This is gonna sound like such a boomer statement, but kudos to modern technology for like, you're able to transfer everything so your apps all look the same. I just hate having to reset up like when you have your fingerprint enabled and you have your passwords and all of this stuff done, and then you can just open your phone and like go to whatever app and you're there. But I mean, whatever, it's such a small inconvenience, it doesn't matter. But anyways, new phone, Saturday. I've had one appointment today so far. I had 11 o'clock. I have weird appointments this week. I have an 11 o'clock today and then a 9 o'clock tonight. And then another, not 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock tonight. And then another 8 o'clock tomorrow night. But the one for tomorrow night is, I'm totally willing to make exceptions for them because I've signed with them before and they've specifically requested me, which anytime that happens, it's great, obviously, especially if you can get into like getting a good repertoire with people that do a lot of business. So there are these two guys that do a lot of business and real estate transactions, and we had such a good experience last time. The title company and the client themselves asked if they could request me specifically. So I'm like, hell yeah, here's my card, request me anytime. And if it's not me, I can send somebody that can do it for you. And then I'm able to get a little bit more money for it too. And they're so easy. I mean, they sign fast, they do 1,000 of these. So there's like, it's easy. So it's easy money. The only caveat is it's a little bit later. But let's see, this week I'm at about, I think after today I'll be at about $1,700 for the pay period. So our pay periods with BankServe, which is one of the companies that we do the majority of our business with, is the 1st to the 15th, and then 16th to end of the month, 30th or 31st, whatever that looks like. So from the 16th to today, or let's just say through the weekend, I'll be at about $1,700. My goal for this pay period is to get up to $2,500. So that means I'll need to average about, it's something like 11.4 appointments, but let's just say 12 appointments for the week, which I think is doable. That would be basically 2 appointments a day with one day having 3 appointments. So that would, or 2 days having 3 appointments, do your math. And then I could be at, that would be $2,500, assuming all of those appointments are $75 appointments. So if they're $95 appointments or 2-on-1s or anything like that, then I can do it quicker. But I'm pretty sure I've been averaging right now about 3 appointments a day. Yesterday I had 4, the day before that I had 2. So it's averaging about 2.5, 3 appointments a day, which is great. I'll take that. The ideal is 5 a day, but you just go, you take it as it comes. Some weeks are a lot busier, some weeks are a lot slower. You'll see like beginning of the month tends to be slower, whereas the end of the month can be a little bit faster because people are trying to close things, get things off the books, get it done before the next month. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think I can make that goal of $2,500. I'm not going anywhere. I was going to go down to Texas. I mean, basically I was going to try to go down yesterday, but like I've talked about in the last couple of videos, I need to just dedicate to making some money right now. I need to not worry about going places, even though it kills me, and I want to be riding and with the horses. I need to just put my head down and work right now. So that's what I'm doing. Just working, and then the next horse show's in Abilene, second week of July. So I'm thinking I'll probably just like power through. I wanted to go down and ride. I didn't really want to be gone for a month and a half, a month from riding, but I mean, it is what it is. I need to make some money. So that's what we're doing. I'm hoping it all goes well between now and when I go. I'm thinking I can bring in I think I could bring in around $3,500, maybe $4,000, which would be great. And then we're still waiting for that payout that I had mentioned from 2 years ago, basically, from all of those appointments that they didn't pay us for. So we're still waiting for that. I did think that they were going to pay it out this past week, but they didn't. Which, I mean, is that really a surprise after 2 years? I guess one shouldn't get their hopes up too much that they're going to pay out, because they hadn't up until now. So why would they? I mean, why would they? So anyways, that's just hanging there. We've got about 37 grand just floating out there waiting to be paid. So hopefully that happens sooner than later. Let's see what else is on the docket for today. I need to run to Staples. I've got my eBay store back up and running. So if you check out Vantoosh on eBay, Vantoosh, that's my eBay shop. Currently have about 25 things listed. So I had my eBay shop forever, and then I got in this dispute with eBay. It was ridiculous. So I had like this run of about 2 weeks of just horrible transactions. I had one Shepherd Ferry poster that was sold. It arrived crumpled, allegedly, or not even crumpled. It arrived with like the corner ripped, which I pack eBay stuff so well because I know how people are. I know how people are, so I always overpack, over-secure, because then I can mitigate any issues. So this one allegedly arrived ripped, which I don't think it did. I want to say the person ripped it pulling it out of the tube, but obviously I can't prove that. The second one was an international, was sending it to like Sweden or something like that, and the package never got there. I sent it through eBay International Shipping, thinking that would be the most secure. And basically, eBay is very similar to all of these third-party platforms like Airbnb, Uber Eats, all of these things, where they side immediately with the buyer, which is great if you're the buyer. But if you're the seller, I've had a lot of issues. Like I sold a fur coat that I had purchased off of Charles Gross. He used to be a YouTuber. Bought it off of him, turned around, sell it, and sold it. And the woman said it arrived with a smell, it had holes in it, her furrier, whatever, said that this was irreparable, and then filed a claim for a return. So eBay issued her the refund, not even return, and a return label, and she never sent it back. And I've had that happen a couple times where people have requested a refund, they get the money, so eBay immediately pulls it out of your account, and then they issue a return label, and then they never send their item back. So then as a seller, you're out the money and the item, which is shitty, right? Like, even if it's damaged, you should send me my item back and then give me the opportunity to either relist it or make a different listing if it truly was damaged, but they don't. So I had that happen, and then I had it happen with an antique from Cambodia, I think. It was like a Vishnu statue. I sold it for like $520, something like that. And then it got there, they said it was broken, and then did a refund, and same thing, they allegedly shipped it, said they never got the return label, and then they got the return label, shipped it to an address that was no longer an address I had updated. It was the Portland address, the Portland condo or apartment address. They shipped it there, then they said it was our responsibility to get a new shipping label sent. We sent a new shipping label. Basically, the item is disappeared. So after all that, again, we're out $525, and items missing. So obviously it's a high value item gone. So I got to this thing where they were just pulling money out, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck the man. I put it onto a bank account that has no overdraft fees with $0 in it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not paying this. Like, this is ridiculous. You're not helping me at all. You're not helping me to resolve this situation correctly. So no. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck eBay until I can get this resolved. Well, we didn't get it resolved. And I'm like, my eBay shop brought in a decent amount of money. Like, the last year that I had it open it brought in like $17,000. Pretty good amount of money. And like, when you're talking about horse bills and stuff, that basically would pay for one of the horses for the year, for training or horse shows or whatever. So I'm like, I gotta bite the bullet. We need to just pay the balance that's owed, even though it kills me. Pay the balance that's owed, and then just get the eBay shop up and running again. So if you go there, you'll see I've currently got some like Native American pottery listed. I've got a bunch of Shepard Fairey posters. So if you guys know the Andre the Giant, the Hope poster, that was the Barack Obama Hope poster, We the People posters. He is kind of like a street art, anti-propaganda, a lot of things. So look up Shepard Fairey, really cool. Kind of more of an activist type artist. We have a lot of his posters listed right now. They're signed and numbered. So if that's something that interests you, check it out. I'm going to go and drop my FedEx off. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. I don't know why I look so, old and puffy today. I promise you that line in my face is not as deep as it looks on camera. Look at that. I look like I'm ancient. Maybe this is too good of a camera. I mean, I don't look good. But I don't look that bad. God, it makes me look like I'm 100. Anyways, my skin is not skinning today. Not really a huge shocker there. So we're off to Office Depot to go grab some paper and some poster tubes, because I actually did just make an eBay sale like an hour ago. So I need to get that off so we can get going to whoever bought it. Yeah, so I got that poster sold. I want to say it sold for like, had it listed for $200. The person offered like $130. I said no, $175. They sent me a message like, hey, one of these just sold for $140. Can you sell it for $160? I was like, no, because I've sold multiple of these between $175 and $250. So I do have a pretty good reference. When I say multiple, I mean I've sold like 10 of these. So I know what they go for, especially of the good. We have pretty rare limited edition ones, and they are signed and numbered. So I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I think $175 is a fair offer on my side. If you want it, great. If not, then don't. Don't buy it. We're fine. Laneige lip balm. Oh, the road is closed, so that's... I wonder why. It's never really clear why there's things closed in LA. It could be a protest, it could be a shooting, it could be construction. You're never really totally sure, but it is one of those three. Or a stand-up, or 700 cop cars. I mean, God knows, it could be anything. So yeah, let's see, what else do I have planned? I would like to get like a car mount or something like this so I could put the phone up. Let's, you know, just, this is not really a great angle, I don't think, for filming, but, you know, it is fine for right now. We're just really winging YouTube as of now. Okay. So yeah, I think it's fine for now. I'm going in to see my esthetician guy, Matthew Onassis. Going in to see him on Tuesday, he's come out with his own skincare line, and I want to say he developed a peel, like a in-office peel as well. So I'm going in to give his peel a try. So 10:30 on Tuesday morning, and then what will be super fun is I'm gonna go through my day and do appointments with the chemical peel. I guess it's supposed to be like similar to a Cosmelan peel, which is it's that one that goes on like brown putty, and then you leave it on, and it's for hyperpigmentation. So I'm gonna go do that one, and then I'm gonna go see people and be like, "Hi, it's me. Yes, my face is crazy, but honestly, I did the plasma pen on my entire face, and then I went to Oklahoma and did different horse shows, so it doesn't super bother me. I don't care. I don't feel the need to explain to anybody what I did, and if they ask, I'll tell you, but I don't care. It's my face. If I want to look crazy, then I'm going to look crazy. But to BH, thank you so much. Honestly, it's Beverly Hills, so, or LA, so I feel like walking around with stuff on your face is really not that out of the norm. I mean, this is the land of plastic everything, so I think you could walk out with a nose splint, a fully peeled face, new eyes, new lips, and a Birkin bag, and people would be like, "Yes, baby, that's luxury." So that part's cool. And yeah. Okay, we are at the not Office Depot. We don't like Office Depot. That one never has anything. We're at the Staples, and we're gonna go get some stuff. Hi. So we're now fast forward to Monday, 26th, something like that, June 26th. I think I left off on Saturday. Sunday, I went down. I'm going to include some of the clips and maybe pictures in this video, I guess, now. Went down to Temecula, met a friend, and then they have all kinds of crazy animals, like camels and zebras and zonkies and horses, obviously. So that was fun. That was pretty much my full day. I was supposed to have an 8 p.m. appointment, but I got an email from the signers that there was an issue with the docs that they had not seen, so they didn't want to sign. So potentially reschedule for this week. I just hung out and drank wine and watched 90 Day Fiancé, because what else do you do on Sunday night? Hello, if you need to get a hold of me at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. PST, I will be watching 90 Day Fiancé. That is a non-negotiable. So today, we're Monday. I'm literally just, obviously, fucking around. I have a sulfur mask on, and my hair is basically ready for the day. She's stunning. And I am in, obviously, bed. This is, sorry, I can't, the camera's here, but I need to keep looking here. I'm in the little house that we're in, the temporary house that is part of the Airbnb that Aaron owns. So I'm in the back house. Yeah, basically just watching YouTube videos. I'm being really a non-productive member of society right now. I kind of expected some more signing orders to come in today, but I've gotten nothing. There was like an order that came in at 6 a.m. I wasn't awake because really, unless I have appointments that I specifically need to get up for, I'm usually up around 7:30 to 8. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if I can capture any today. It does seem like this last week was decently busy. Like I said, I think I was on track to have a $2,500 week. That was assuming I had my appointment last night and then could capture about 12 more appointments this week. So in order to finish the pay period at $2,500, I'm going to have to it'll be about 13 appointments this week that I need to do. So still doable, but that would mean today's the 26th. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That means I have 5 days to get 13 appointments. That'll be almost 3 appointments a day, which isn't hard to do, but sometimes the industry goes in flux, so you'll have slow weeks. Right now, it is feeling slow. I thought the way I was getting appointments for the weekend that it was going to be a little bit quicker or a little more busy this week. But as of right now, which obviously you can't speak too soon, but as of right now, it's not that busy. So hopefully we'll see. I'm basically gonna just chill at home until maybe some appointments come in for this afternoon or this evening. It's only 9:30 right now, so it's not exactly like the day is over. We're just beginning. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Watching YouTube videos, going to watch some real estate videos, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't really know why I continued filming on Monday, but I kind of was thinking maybe I should do a week type-ish vlog, or I don't know. I talk so much, so these tend to be a little bit longer anyways. But if you're one of the 4 people watching this, let me know. Do you prefer kind of these longer videos or shorter, like daily-ish ones, or little ones I do in my car? Just let me know. I know what you like. I love watching long videos, like when I'm in the sounds horrible. Don't cancel me, but I like when I'm just driving around, I like to put the really long videos on, or like when I'm getting ready, and just kind of put them over on the side and just listen, pop in and watch here and there. That's what I personally prefer, kind of like those Trisha Paytas-esque long rambly videos, not a lot of editing. That's what I like, but let me know what you like. It's still trying to figure this out. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I will check in with you if there are any new updates. I have an appointment tomorrow, 8 a.m., and then I go get my chemical peel for Matthew. So I'll go to Beverly Hills. I think I mentioned this, but it's he has created a skincare line, Onassis Skin, I think it's what it's called. Check him out, Matthew Onassis. He's on Linden Drive, Linden Boulevard, something like that in Beverly Hills. So I am going to give his chemical peel a try tomorrow. So that'll be fun. That's it for now. So I actually probably should have filmed this earlier, but yeah, as you can see, it's not baby shit on my face. I got a chemical peel done. So the esthetician, nurse practitioner that I go to in Beverly Hills, his name is Matthew Onassis. He's Filler Daddy on Instagram. He actually came out with his own skincare line, and he developed his own chemical peel too. So I got to go in and give that a try. So what are we? Today is Tuesday, June 27th. So I went in, we did numbing cream, microneedling, and then he did the chemical peel. So it's supposed to be similar to Cosmelan peel, which if you have ever seen that, it's kind of this dark brown, kind of looks like chocolate pudding for pigmentation. So it's supposed to be specifically for targeting hyperpigmentation or depigmenting the skin. Sorry, that got super weird. These people pulled up like right next to me. I'm at FedEx. Yeah, so that was awkward. But yeah, so it's supposed to be specifically for, not depigmenting, that sounds like, what is that called? There's a word for that when your skin's depigmented. It's like, fuck, I can't think of it. Whatever, I don't know. Anyways, it's for, well, no, I can't talk. It's for hyperpigmentation. Yeah, so I got it done at I had an 8 o'clock notary appointment, went to see Matthew at 10:30, and then I am going throughout the rest of my day with the peel on. So you're supposed to leave it on. He said for me, 7 hours is fine, and then I'll rinse it off. And with this one, so normally when you do a chemical peel, obviously you take it super gently. You use really gentle products, soothing products, barrier repair type products afterward. This one, he specifically said, and the instructions say, do the Tret cream tonight if you can handle it, otherwise the next day. And I was looking at the instructions, and it was actually use Tret cream tonight, tomorrow morning, and tomorrow night, and it's supposed to like accelerate the peeling process and the results of this. So he told me like the instructions say leave it on for no more than 10 hours. He said my skin can do 7. So I have a 5:45 appointment, and then I'll come home, so I'll probably just wash it off then. So wash it off, cool water. He said really make sure you get it off so it doesn't stain all of your stuff, because it's obviously kind of like a putty type product. My beautiful headband on. Yeah, so it's like a putty type product, so I'll wash it off after that appointment. I'll probably be there until 6:30. I'll probably be home 7:30, so it'll be a little more than 7 hours. It'll be like 8 hours. But yeah, then I'll rinse that off. And then he said it peels actually pretty quickly, and if you do the Tret cream and stuff, he also gave me a enzyme mask, the Jan Marini Skinzyme mask. He said use that, it'll help accelerate the peeling process. But he said generally speaking, this one doesn't take as long to peel. So in the past when I've done like a heavier peel, it's been about a week in total. When I did the TCA peel, obviously it was like a few days and then it started sheeting off. This is a level 2 peel, so I don't actually know the levels for chemical peels. I know TCA is about as high as you're going to get in office, I think. And then there's obviously much lighter ones that are just going to kind of flake off your skin. So I don't really know what to expect with this one, but he's developing it, so basically I'm kind of like a tester for it. So yeah, I'm super excited. Haven't done an actual chemical peel, like in-office chemical peel since I was in Oregon. So I used to go to Revion's in Clackamas, must be 5 years, 6 years maybe. I mean, I've done lasers and stuff, but not like a legitimate chemical peel. So yeah, microneedling will let the product get in a little bit deeper, and then the chemical peel will help with pigment, skin tightening, texture. Obviously it's acid, so texture. But yeah, that's what we're at. So going around LA with what looks like baby shit on my face, and my shoes match my face today. So how cute is that? We love. I said on my Instagram, my #1 fashion tip, make sure your face matches your shoes. I always do that. It's usually red, but today we're going yellow. So yeah, I will check back in later, I guess. Bye. Okay, hi. I don't think I've checked in for a minute, but here is my face. You can kind of see where the chemical peel was applied. I'm basically day 2.5, so I got it done on Tuesday around 11:30, and it is, I guess it's 3 days, and it is Friday.
Take the next right onto Melrose Avenue, then turn left onto North Heliotrope Drive.
So yeah, I had some peeling the first day, which is kind of like normal anytime. Sorry, I'm going to put you down here. Normal anytime I've had micro needling done, I kind of get peeling. You can see my skin looks like leather. You can see all of this is going to peel. But yeah, so I get, anytime I've had, I'm just going to put you here because why not? Anytime I've done any type of micro needling, it almost always peels that first, I don't know, face wash afterward, just because obviously it's a lot of holes and shit in your face. Almost always have I peeled. Then day 2, I peeled some more, like sheets of stuff. And then day 3, it looks like I'm going to peel quite a bit. It's a lot of that leathery, super tight feeling, which is pretty indicative of a chemical peel. Let me put my sunscreen.
Take the next left onto North Heliotrope Drive.
So far, I can say texture of my skin feels great. I do still have quite a bit of swelling. I am taking those little homeopathic arnica tablets, as well as Advil morning and night, just to try to reduce swelling and any pain. The only real pain I had was night number 2. So with this, I don't know where I left
In a
you
quarter
off,
mile, turn right onto Rosewood Avenue.
but I washed the paste chemical peel. It's similar to Cosmelan, so you leave it on that thick kind of pudding stuff on your face for 7 to no more than 10 hours. So I washed it off at about the 8-hour mark. And then Matthew recommended, for his kind of post-procedure instructions, recommended doing the Jan Marini Skinzyme.
Take the next right onto Rosewood Avenue, then turn left onto North Kenmore Avenue.
To kind of like expedite the peeling process. So Skinzyme mask. And then he actually, which this is something that was different for me, he actually said to do apply a thin layer of Tret. So tretinoin over top your moisturizer that first night, and then as the next morning as well, which was totally different for me. Usually it's like you do nothing and just like keep it super smooth and hydrated, soothed and hydrated.
Take the next left onto North Kenmore Avenue.
He did that, so I did. I did not do the third Tret application that night. When I washed my face, it did, and I applied my moisturizer, it did
in 1,000 feet, turn right onto Beverly Boulevard.
That first 3 seconds of application of whatever product I put on it. So I'm like, I'm not doing it tonight, and he's like, yeah, don't do any more Tret through the rest of the peeling process. Just like keep your skin happy. He said kind of just obviously play it by ear. With the Jan Marini mask, you can do it, but if your skin's feeling a little raw,
take the next right onto Beverly Boulevard.
I'm kind of at the point where I'm just doing soothing cleanser, kind of gentle cleanser, and then I'm doing the St. Jane CBD vitamin C, which I don't really think does anything for the vitamin C part, but I figured the CBD could not hurt in terms of swelling and any kind of sensitivity I'm feeling. And I mixed that with my CosRX Advanced Nail 96 Mucin Power Essence, so just ultra soothing there. And then he gave me his brand, Onassis Skin Dermal Repair. So I'm doing a layer of the Dermal Repair, a layer of CeraVe lotion, not the CeraVe PM, but CeraVe lotion, a little bit thicker, but not as thick as CeraVe in the tub. Then I am going in with my LED Truth Treatment LED mask. So again, doing some swelling management, some pain management, and then collagen synthesizing.
Continue on Beverly Boulevard for 3/4 of a mile.
So it's the Truth Treatment one is red light, blue light, yellow light. So red light for swelling, inflammation, collagen synthesis, blue light for acne, and then yellow light supposed to be like cell signaling. I don't know how much I believe in that, but it is. So I'm like, you know what? I hadn't done it for a couple weeks, and I'm like, you know what? This is probably a really good time to do it, help my skin, and I did see a difference in terms of redness and swelling the next day. Obviously, I am still very swollen and very red, actually. This is the most red I think I've been after any chemical peel. Usually it is the first day I'm quite red, and then not. But this one, I feel like it's gotten quite deep. So obviously the microneedling helped out a lot. But I'm super excited to see what my skin looks like. Texture, obviously, right now looks amazing in parts that peel, and then super kind of flaky and scabby in the other parts. I have noticed a lot of pigmentation is gone. So no matter what, down here in LA, when I do obviously a ton of sunscreen, I'm usually really good about my skin protection, but like you inevitably get a lot of sun exposure. So like when you did the Clear and Brilliant Touch laser on me, I saw a huge reduction in hyperpigmentation that I didn't even really realize I had. So this is almost specifically for hyperpigmentation. So I have seen a bunch on my forehead that's gone. So I'm excited to see what my skin looks like after it peels. He said it's about a 7-day recovery period, so I'm on day 3. And so far I've peeled every single day, so we'll see how many days I actually continue to peel. Yeah, that's my check-in so far. I will get back to you sometime later. Okay, bye! Hey guys, I don't even know what the hell this video is at this point. We've gone from like chemical peel to looking deranged to driving around LA before I leave for Abilene, Texas. This week-long vlog, maybe like 2 weeks, I really don't know. And honestly, the only time you've really seen me is in the car. But here we are. So today is Saturday, July 8th. I leave for Abilene, Texas tomorrow. My horse is actually going to show, not tomorrow, show at the show. It'll be his very first actual show. So Lincoln's going to show. We sold the 2-year-old, Lenny. So that is good. I mean, it's mostly good. Mixed feelings about it. I obviously would have loved to have kept him and developed him a little bit more, but I don't have the money right now. So right now the main goal is to get one of the horses sold, get a little bit of money in the bank, and then
take the next right onto West 5th Street, then turn left onto Southwestern Avenue.
Good that he's sold. Kind of sucks that I don't get to develop them more, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta do what you do. So yeah, late for Halloween tomorrow. I had to get an Uber down to Ontario
Take the next
Airport.
left onto Southwestern Avenue.
Uber down to the Ontario Airport, which is also not planned, but Aaron booked it. I don't know if it's like a commercial or if it's a training video thing, but he's filming tomorrow, so he had to drive to like Palm Springs basically tonight, and then they're doing some staging or stage blocking or whatever it's called, and then he'll film tomorrow. So I had to get an Uber, which was not really ideal. Also not ideal, the flight I was trying to get onto was not available that I usually take. So we went to H Mart. It was kind of like this whole it's like an Asian plaza. They have a lot of those in LA actually. It's like they're like little shopping malls specifically for like Asian products. So it has an H Mart, a Cosmetic World, which was specific to K-beauty stuff, Daiso, not that that's totally Asian specific, but I feel like it is, like some shabu shabu sushi. Anyways, it's a whole little plaza that has it. So went there, got a stock up on my Coster X96 Mucin Power Essence because we can't be without that. Got a sleeping mask, got a moisturizer because I feel like I'm almost out. And then when I got some face masks and stuff like that.
Continue on Southwestern Avenue for 3/4 of a mile.
Kind of it. It's gonna be hot as fuck in Abilene. I think it's like one day it's gonna be 104 or something like that. Texas is turning into, I was gonna say Texas is turning into hell, but Texas kind of is hell, so now it's just becoming. I feel like Texas is blossoming into what it truly is. So we're gonna be there. It's gonna be hot as balls. I fly out tomorrow. I leave at noon. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to hop on and say, I don't know, do an outro type of thing. Since I just bolted last time you saw me, I think my face was peeling and whatever. Here's my face now. You can still see a little demarcation, like where the chemical peel was applied, but it's obviously significantly less red and healing well enough that I was able to start using the Retin-A again, at least a couple nights a week. It's this angle, I swear to God. Anyway, I gotta do something about this. I don't know if I want to do some filler in the line or do something. I gotta do something now because I'm not. Every time I look in the camera and it looks like this, I'm like, damn, you're almost 30. You're not almost 80. We gotta fix that, honey. Anyways, that's it for this video. I think it's been long enough. I need to just start a new week, I guess. That's where we're at. So I will check in with you guys later. But that's all for now.